Hey guys, I'm Nick Furrow with Boat Motor Superstores, and today we're going to do a walkthrough on a Key West 2019 219 Family Sport. We're going to start at the front of the boat, make our way back. Up front, what you'll notice is standard on Key West and all Key West is standard stainless steel pop-up cleats, which is a really nice feature. They pop down, get out of your way. Inside the anchor hanger, you'll notice that there's a molded anchor hanger. What that does is it allows you to rest and lay your anchor in there without it getting beat up, without beating up your boat when you're running. And it also got little locks on it so it doesn't bounce out of its place. Moving on towards the storage area, on the port side there is an insulated 50-quart storage container which is dry. On the starboard side you have a 60-quart fish box that does drain overboard. It is insulated. Here we have our forward helm seating, which is insulated as well, so you could make it a food cooler, drink cooler, whatever else, but it is also a nice area to put your personal belongings. One thing I really want to talk about today is the helm of Key West. There's a lot of real estate to add a big unit, multiple units, and then what I really want to talk about is how easy everything is to operate, especially being a new boater or even an experienced boater. When you flip your nav lights on or your nav switch on, all the switches light up, which is a really nice feature. You're not looking around at night. Your bilge pump switch, it's got an automatic float switch on it, so when the bilge pump does kick on, the light will indicate and let you know that. You also have live well lights on this boat, which is all standard. The courtesy lights. This boat's standard feature is also a raw water washdown. Keep on going, we got freshwater washdown, which is an option from Key West. Underwater lights, which is another option, and then of course, which is nice about Key West, is they leave us several accessory switches to add whatever you may want to add. Moving forward, the trim tabs, they're Lenco, they're electronic, so when you shut the boat down, they automatically recess back up into the boat. And also they have indicators, which is really nice to let you know where they are, how deep they are. Up on the front of the console, you have a standard Ritchie compass. Also, there's a nice lip. You can put things up there, belongings. Your cell phones aren't going to slide off. Coming down here, you have two stainless steel cup holders. Plenty of storage inside the foot console rest, which is nice. This particular thing does several things. When you're sitting on your leaning post, this also works as a footrest, but also has plenty of storage. You can throw a fire extinguisher in there, whatever else you may want in there. Moving towards the back of the boat, I just want to show you guys the back of the leaning post and also the back of the tower. Key West, their leaning post comes standard with 4 rocket launchers. Also up on the top of the tower, there are also 4 more rod holders. The cooler is a 94-quart cooler. That is standard in this boat. Moving towards the side of the boat, I really want to show you guys a few features that Key West has. One of them is they leave plenty of tow room. There's no plastic inserts, not blocked off by anything. So when you're fishing, you're leaning against the bolsters, you have plenty of room. You're up and down with your rod. Also, the cup holders are stainless steel. This is a standard feature on the Key West 219 and 239. It does come standard with 4 rod holders on the gunnels. Depending on your dealer, you got as many as you want. Now we're at the stern of the boat. What Key West does is they give you really nice big storages. You can throw fenders in there, life jackets, personal belongings, whatever else you may need. In the center of the boat, you got a nice 30-gallon live well. There is a light in it that is standard for the 219. This is also a self-bailing hull. You'll notice that there's little tracks that go around the edge of the boat. What that does is if there was water in the boat, it will run straight to the tracks. Try to keep the deck as much as possible, and this does drain outside. One thing I want to talk about is inside the center console, there's actually enough room to put a porta potty in. I'm 185 pounds and 5'10", and you can see that there's plenty of room for me to move around. But most importantly about the guys who actually do the work on their own boats and stuff is accessing everything. Everything is right in front of you. It's really easy to work on. You got your ground bus bar right here. Your batteries are centrally located. Your main breaker is right in front of you. You're not digging, you're not looking. Last thing I want to touch base on is the Yamaha power. Most people buy it with the Yamaha 200. You can get a 150 and you can go all the way up to the 250. But resale value, the way we're ordering them and the way 90% of the people that are buying them is with the Yamaha 200. You can expect cruise range around 30-32 miles an hour. and a top end speed to about mid to upper 40s. Today we're lucky enough to have one of my customers, Ryan, come down. He's had his boat now for about 6 months, and he's going to take it from here.
All right, cool. Hey guys, my name is Ryan Carabello. As Nick said, I've owned this boat for 6 months now. I've really enjoyed it. I've fished it really hard. I've had great family times on it. Wife's happy, kids are happy, everyone loves it. I'm going to discuss today a few things that maybe you're thinking about while maybe looking at this boat, and others, things that I was thinking about. The first thing is, I fish mostly inshore, offshore in the days I can, here at Sebastian Inlet, Port Canaveral, around here. I was looking at bay boats, like many of you probably are. 21-foot bay boats, not going to be very comfortable for the family. I have 2 young children and a wife that like being on the water. Wasn't going to work. You go to a 24, 26-foot bay boat, yeah, then you're looking at spending twice the money. So it landed me on a 219 FS, and it's been awesome. A couple things, the front. Talk about the bay boat features, where you get a casting platform, you get a big area to throw a cast net, fish 2 guys on it, no problem, walk all around it. If you're inside the boat, you don't feel like you're falling out of the boat if it's rough, still stand up here. You take this out, it transforms how I normally fish it. You're offshore, you want more room to fight a fish and stay in the boat, or if it's rough at the inlet, this is where you fish and you really enjoy it. So when looking for a boat, a trolling motor for me was essential. I didn't want a big center console because of that, and I knew I didn't want a smaller bay boat, as I said before. So a boat like this can definitely handle a trolling motor. Guys like Nick will easily install it for you. You'll get your plug set right at an easy place to plug it in, take it out, real convenient. In case you're wondering, mine is a 36 full, 112-pound thrust Minn Kota Riptide. It does an awesome job. I can sit in the middle of a flowing inlet and this thing will just hold its ground. So I would highly recommend that. It's definitely easy on this boat. So another question you may have if you're really going to fish this boat is the fish box capability. Yes, it is plenty big. We've had cobia, 30, 40-pound kingfish, you name it, lots of big fish in this thing, and I've had it stuffed. If you do it right, you stack them, you can fit a lot of fish in this thing. If you're out, fishing for wahoo and such, you might want to get a fish bag. There's many of those you can fit in here, but I think for 99% of anglers, that's going to be plenty enough. One of the things I didn't particularly like when I was looking at this boat was this rear bench. Especially from a fishing standpoint, I just figured it would make me lose some room I otherwise would have in some others. Other boats will have the flip up, fold down seating. Great for the family. It's a great big bench. But I thought I might not like it. But the funny part about it all is that a lot of my friends that fish with me on this, they all wind up sitting back here and rigging. And I've watched all of them do it over and over again, especially at night. We'll use these big spreaders and they're super bright, and they'll kind of set their equipment right here and just whatever and retie. And it's just funny to see that it's actually become a favorite of the boat from people I wouldn't suspect would like it. So all in all, that's actually a positive.